What's in our mouth? It's your boy Zelmay coming back at you with something you might be interested in and reminding you to keep stumping. Today something amazing can happen. This right here is happening September 12th. We're going to break it down. We're going to have a deep breakdown today. We're going to have a good time breaking down two historic fights. First, legend versus legend. Possibly the most famous boxer in the world, the Tiger King himself, Mike Tyson. Yeah, Mike Tyson. I said it. 54 years old. Mike Tyson is getting into the ring without Don King against maybe the possibly best quick boxer, not defensive, but like striking wise, Roy Jones Jr. Mike Tyson is maybe the most famous boxer besides Muhammad Ali that ever was. Roy Jones Jr. might be in his prime one of the best striking and dodging boxers that ever was. A strong mixture of intensity and things, and yes, it's happening September 12th. You also have Jake Paul, a person who has boxed before, a person who has boxing experience, trained under Roy Jones, which is a good thing for him. Very pretty decent boxer. I wouldn't say he's pro level, but he would be a decent amateur boxer. Versus Nate Robinson, a pure-blooded athlete. Played cornerback at Washington, played in the NBA. A legendary athlete, an amazing athlete, if I say so myself. So we have two different scenarios. Amateur. We should get through with the amateur first, and we should discuss it a little bit. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson. Jake Paul has a height advantage. He has the experience advantage. He is nowhere near as athletic, but I don't know if Nate had enough time to train. And the reach advantage of Jake Paul is going to be an advantage. That's going to be the biggest thing in this fight to me. I think Jake Paul's experience and reach and the way Jake Paul fights is going to cause Nate Robinson a problem, especially since he's not a trained fighter. If you're not a trained fighter, reach will always bother you in a boxing fight, that you can't like run up on somebody and grab them. In any fight, like if you just got in a fight with a taller person and you're not used to fighting a taller person, you don't know about how to get on the inside to attack rib shot. You don't know how to like get inside them, dodge, get inside. It'll be a lot of problems. I'm interested to see if Nate Robinson trainer only practice on getting on the inside, because that might be his only way to get in this fight real good, because Jake is, like I said, he'll be a decent amateur boxer. Nate is untrained at all. I don't know much about Nate. His training seemed good, but Jake Paul training seemed better. But Jake Paul has been training longer. But again, training don't mean nothing to pressure. All the other situations, being in front of a crowd, Jake Paul has an advantage in that. But Nate Robinson also has an advantage in that too, because he's played in the NBA in front of major situations too. So it'll be an interesting matchup. I'm sorry right now. Right now we're gonna revisit this, but right now I got Jake Paul. Okay, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. is a veteran. His chin is not known as being ultra strong, but he's very nimble. That was his biggest strength. He's very nimble. The little put his hand behind his back, touch you, be able to dodge with his head. One of the things he's most known for. As he got older, he kind of got exposed a little more by his chin, because when you ain't as nimble, you found out his chin wasn't as strong. Mike Tyson, we found out if you get him past a certain point, that you can get him. You can literally get Mike Tyson if you got past a certain point with Mike Tyson. Like if you got him to the third, fourth round and get him in that deep water, you can get Mike Tyson. So my thought process right now is Mike Tyson, if Roy Jones is not nimble, because Mike look like a beast in his training. Roy Jones gonna look like a beast in his training, because they both legends, Hall of Famers. But if Mike Tyson don't get him out early, Roy Jones gonna wear him out. And if Mike Tyson slow down and his power ain't there, Roy Jones can get him. But the thing is, if Mike hit Roy Jones early, Roy going down. And Roy going down, Mike got the size advantage and everything else. So it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna pick Mike because I don't know how nimble Roy Jones. Like we said, we're gonna revisit this in the future. I'm gonna have more information, more knowledge of how they training, how stuff going. If Roy Jones still nimble and can dodge Mike for 3 rounds, Roy Jones gonna get it. But I gotta go with Mike, man. I gotta go with Mike early on in my early prediction because it's a shame though. But 2 great fights we get to talk about. It's gonna be very interesting. By the way, watch Miller DC. He's gonna be covering the fight September 12th. His channel Miller DC. He covers all the fights. Go watch that guy. Amazing talented commentator, man. One of the best in the world. It's a shout out to my guys. A salute to a king that does an amazing job. And I want to thank y'all for watching. And tell me in the comments who y'all got. Like and subscribe. Do all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Comment who you got. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm right. And remember to tell somebody you disagree with you love them. Because you're an alpha. That's what alphas do. Love y'all. Peace.
Fly right past you, been running it up since last year. I've been on my